Alright you guys, let's start out by talking about the brand new Galaxy eyeshadow palette. This is $59, 14 shadows, and honestly, the packaging is insane. This is probably my favorite packaging I've ever seen, like out of any cosmetics products ever. I love it. So I'm going to show you guys some swatches here. I first did some finger swatches, so I just rubbed my finger in the pan and then pressed it into my skin. But I want to start doing this where I do brush swatches as well, because I feel like you can get a more accurate representation of how the eyeshadow is going to blend onto your skin when you see it, you know, applied with a brush. So as you can see, the brush swatches are really not that great. For me, I just felt like they were either super patchy or really inconsistent with the color. Like the finger swatch looks beautiful because obviously you're using your finger and you're blending that, like pressing it into your skin. But the brush swatches were interesting. So that was my first impression of the product, and then let's get into actually playing with it on my eye. So because the palette is all shimmers, I needed a base for the look. I only used one color for my base, and this is the gray shadow from the Pastel Goth palette from Kat Von D. This is honestly my favorite shade ever. Like, ugh, I'm obsessed with gray eyeshadows. I just think they're really cool. They're just a really cool base for a cool toned eye look. So that's a little tip if you're into gray cool toned looks. So I'm going in with one of the blue shades from the palette, and honestly I was not impressed with this. When I was blending it into the outer V, there was zero glitter or shimmer or anything. As I was blending it into the crease and everything, all of the glitter and the shimmer and, you know, what this palette is made of, like just kind of disappeared. And then I moved on to the lighter blue shade and tried to blend the glitter particles into that darker blue shade so that it didn't look so pathetic. And even that light blue shade was not blending into the skin very well. Like, it just wasn't showing its full glittery potential. So I wet a smaller brush and like piled on the blue shade and was trying to really press it into the eye look so that the glitter wouldn't just fall straight off. So as you can see, it's kind of creating a harsh line because when you wet your brush and try to put shadow on there, it's not really going to blend all that great. So I tried to blend it out the best I could, and now I'm doing a cut crease. And then I'm going in with a little light green shade from the palette, and this was more of a metallic finish. It wasn't glittery at all, but I'm just putting that on the very center of my lid. And honestly, they're just kind of hard to work with because I was trying to use like 30 different brushes, trying to see which one had the best application, and then I went in with a darker green shade and it was the same type of consistency. It was more of a foiled shade and not really glittery. So I'm trying to blend that into that lighter green shade in the center of my eyelid, and I don't know, man. I just didn't like the way that they felt on my lid. It was kind of crusty and crumbly and just not that cute. So moving on to the Eclipse 2-in-1 Glitter Release Eyeliner. This is $20 and I got the shade Nepturnt. It is this beautiful black color with green glitter in it. Honestly, I was so obsessed when I first saw this because it totally fits every aesthetic part of me. So I did some swatches on my hand trying to figure out how best to apply this. So I let them dry for a minute, or not a minute, like 30 seconds. And then I started trying to blend it out to see the glitter. And you have to wait a couple of minutes before going in and trying to release the glitter, because the first two swatches, it just got really muddy and the product was moving around. So the next two swatches that I showed, I waited a little bit before I rubbed it. So now I'm just applying it and I look like a little noob. I look like a nugget. But I'm not a fan of this type of application brush. I prefer felt tip, but because this is a glitter eyeliner, this probably is the only way you could apply glitter eyeliner. So I waited a good 5 minutes before I went in and tried to blend out the eyeliner and release the glitter, and I just used a little brush. It didn't really work very well though. For some reason, maybe I needed to wait 10 minutes, but I mean, I waited 5 minutes for my hand and it did fine, but it just got all over the brush instead of like releasing the glitter, so I don't know what was up with that. But moving on to the Starlight Hyper Glitz lipstick. This is $19 and I have the shade Supernova. Honestly, once again, the packaging is exquisite. I think it is absolutely stunning packaging, and the color of this is beautiful as well. This type of product is totally up my alley because I'm super into glittery anything. So as you can see, I'm so down for this. I'm trying to move out of the matte liquid lipstick phase because I just love creamy products. So I put this on my lips and I fell in love. I think this is a beautiful lipstick. I think if you are into shiny, metallic looking type, you know, maybe glittery type lip looks, I think you're gonna be in love with this, especially because it is not drying. It felt very, very moisturizing, and honestly, I'm into it. I love it, and the packaging is a plus as well. So now moving on to the Cosmic Gloss Lip Glitter. This is $19 and I have the shade Spacesuit. Once again, beautiful packaging. I don't know how many times I can tell you how pretty the packaging is. Like, it just is. Like, look at it. It's like oil spill meets geometric shapes meets freaking glitter products. Like, I'm into the packaging 100%. So this gloss is stunning and I love the formula. I absolutely adored the first gloss that she came out with. I have it in my purse. It's a daily wear, and I'm also in love with this lip gloss as well. I did notice the first time I used it, it had a very tingling sensation on my lips. I think it might have some plumping ingredients in there. I looked on the website and there's no mention to it being a plumping lip gloss. But the very first time I used it, my lips did get a little bit irritated and plumped. But like the second and third time, I didn't notice, you know, any irritation on my lips. I don't know what's up with that, but I still love it just because I'm kind of used to plumping lip glosses. I'm not, you know, upset about it, but just be aware if you do not like plumping lip glosses that this will irritate a little bit. So let's do a quick rundown. I am saying a pass on the palette. It wasn't my favorite. I'm not really into the formulas. I prefer creamier, more blendable type shimmer finish eyeshadow, and these just were kind of flaky and chunky. Not into it. As far as the liquid eyeliner, I would pass on it as well. I don't know. It just didn't really work that great for me personally, and it's just also a pass. As far as the lipstick, yes, I love this bad boy. It's freaking beautiful. It's moisturizing. I don't know. It's just, ugh. It's beautiful. I don't even know what else to say. Like, it's fantastic lipstick. And I also really like the lip gloss as well. I think her lip products are to die for. The lip products are amazing. Amazing. So, that is my 2 cents on the Fenty Beauty Holiday Collection. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this type of review, just with voiceovers and me showing you the products, etc., etc. Give me a big thumbs down below. No, not a thumbs down. A thumbs up down below. And subscribe to join the hashtag Joby Squad. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. And don't forget that I love you guys and appreciate you guys so much. All right. Bye.